of matches at the Toulon Maurice Revello, the second day of matches in this group, day 5 overall. Both these teams looking for a win, having lost their opening fixtures. Ghana to Mexico by 1-0. Indonesia to Venezuela also by 1-0. Indonesia in the red shirts and the white shorts. Ghana in the predominantly yellow with the black trimming. And an early throw from Abrefa. Abrefa again. The throw. He's got an interesting background, the right back, born in Italy to Ghanaian parents. Moved to England as a boy and has come through the academy at Reading. Picked up in midfield here by Damonkas. Early touch for Mohamed Ferrari. Interesting to note the approach of both the coaches in terms of team selection. Half a dozen changes for Ghana, just the one for Indonesia. Got a little lucky there as it came off Isaac Mensah. And gathered by Supriyadi in the Indonesian goal. Many of these players in the red of Indonesia will be hoping to represent their country at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup, which will be staged in Indonesia next year. It was supposed to be held last year in that country, but postponed for obvious reasons. Return from Razak. It's possessed by Nico, but Ghana are able to pick up possession. Razak is still down on the ground. It is a hard playing surface out there. Of sunshine in this part of the world at this time of year. This is Fakreza up for a throw to Indonesia. Indonesia taking part for just the second time at the Toulon Maurice Revello. The first time was 5 years ago, back in 2017. As for Ghana, it's their third appearance, but their first for quite some time. Their last appearance came in back in 2007. They made their debut at the turn of the century in 2000. Here's Samari Salafu. This is Alex Safo, just 17 years of age. There are a lot of players who are at the younger age of the age range eligibility for this tournament, playing this afternoon. Mentioned 5 in the Indonesian side, 17. Your Bafi can't find his way through. This is Fikri. Drums and the tambourine you can hear coming from the band of Indonesian supporters inside the stadium here in Vintrol. Comes off Joybera. Already a full international, Ronaldo Joybera. He made his international debut in January against East Timor. In doing so, became the youngest ever player to represent Indonesia. And certainly one that the hundreds of scouts who are here watching on behalf of clubs all over the world will be paying special attention to. Just making sure the wall is back the required distance. All the officials at this tournament, in case you haven't heard, are female, and all are preparing for the FIFA Women's World Cup to be staged in Australia and New Zealand next year. High from Magua. Probably too high. Has been kept alive on that far side by Razak. Ghana throw. Quickly taken as well towards Isaac Mensah. Mensah looking to turn and beaten away by Supriyadi. Another chance for a long-range shot coming in, but that was always wide from Alex Safo. First save then of the afternoon. Cagar Supriyadi in the Indonesian goal. Mensah able to turn away here from Rusadi. Joybera. Yakubu. Can't find a way through. This is Abrefa. Safo. Salifu. Over on that far side is Baffy. Didn't keep it in play. So first chance of the match then has gone to Ghana, but that man there, Supliadi, keeping them out with a fine save. Both teams in this match, having lost their opening game, really do have to go for the victory, with the two winning sides from the other day, Mexico and Venezuela, meeting later today in this stadium. One of those were to win, they'd move on to 6 points. Remember, it's the top team in each of the three groups who go through, plus the team who are the best second place finishers. It was going wide from distance. Water break, incidentally, in this match after about half an hour of both halves. It is very warm, sunshine in Vitrol this afternoon. This match kicking off slightly earlier than most of the other first kickoffs of the day. Approaching 20 to 2 in the afternoon here in the south of France. Forward towards Joybera. By Vincent Anand. This for Legon City in Ghana. Chase on here, and Mensah is on the end of it. Mensah felt the contact from Dimas Pamungas. Plenty coming forward then from the back for Ghana as they look for an early goal. Amankwa and Salifu are the two players behind this free kick then for Ghana. 4 in the penalty area, 2 on the edge of the box. And the header down again against the bar, and the rebound from Abdel Razak, who had the initial header, is saved. Whistle had gone. What a chance though for Abdel Razak. Got up really well to head it into the ground, but the bounce was just too much. And Supriadi quick to get down to smother any potential rebound. Ghana will be pretty satisfied with their opening in this match. They've created 2 good chances already then. Chase on here for Cagar. Here's Cabuena Gogo. Tall, rangy centre half, who does well to get away from Cagar. Another of the 17-year-olds, but he's already made his Ligaran debut in Indonesia, the top division in that country. Chase on for Razak. The space on this near side for Yakubu, who we were led to believe was going to start on the left, but in fact he started on the right with Razak, who he thought would start on the right, on the left. Mensah, chance for Salifu, trying to find his way through. Look how many red-shirted Indonesian defenders were needed there to stop his progress forward. Ghana have started well. Supriyadi with the save. Watch that one all the way. Supriyadi already by far the busier of the two goalkeepers. Cagar hoping to change that now. One back by Fikri. Joybera. Ghana free kick, and words for the offender from the referee. Joybera catching Bankwa there, right on the top of the boot. Really is the bright young hope of Indonesian football. Ronaldo Joybera made his Liga 1 debut last September at the age of 16. He was only 17 years and 104 days old when he made his full debut for Indonesia against East Timor at the start of this year. Referee starts play. Wide by Aaron Essel, the Ghanaian captain. Gathered here by Safo. This is Gogo. This is the wonderfully named Dreams Football Club in Ghana. A touch for Anan. Here's Essel. Just 16 years of age, the centre-half. Youngest player on the pitch by some time. Right. Safo. This is Mensah. Little layoff to that far side to Razak. Razak with the high ball across. Yakubu will hope to keep this ball in play. Against Amping. And Amping comes away with it. And was fouled in the end by Yakubu. Nico just being spoken to there, as is Salifu. After a little bit of a coming together between them. Free kick taken too quickly.
Hey, slide on, slide on!
This is Rusadi. Supriyadi. Indonesia very much using this tournament as part of their build-up for the Under-20 World Cup that they are hosting next year. None of the players in this team are out of their teens. The oldest all 19 in the squad. It's the women's Under-17 under-17s and under-20 FIFA World Cups this year, with the men's returning next year. Number 3 for Ronaldo Joybera. At the back by Abrefa. Safo. Salifu. Razak. Picked up by Mensah. Abrefa. Give a go from Baffy. So impressed with the support Baffy there that he was getting from Yakubu. So many of these Ghanaian players based in their home country. This tournament really is an opportunity for players to attract the attention of scouts from clubs all over the world who are here in large numbers. It's being a huge learning experience for the players themselves from all the competing countries, as they face possibly for the first time teams who have been brought up in football with different styles, different ways of playing, different methodologies. Brought forward by Salifu. Towards Mensah, just away in the nick of time by Hanya. Ghana, though, will pick it up. Work wide by Amankwa. Excellent challenge coming in from Hanya. 18 years of old, the right back who made his first division debut in Indonesia last year, back in September. Razak. Chase on here for Yakubu. He thought he'd want to throw in there. Mustafa Yakubu, not so. He's had an interesting life story. Tizana Radonjic, former striker, played the majority of his career in the K-League in South Korea and the J-League in Japan. Little touch on towards Yakubu. Faced by Rusadi. Yakubu trying to get on the end of the forward ball from Safo. Supriyadi will take his time. Playing very much concentrated in the Indonesian half as we approach the 20-minute mark, but it's still goalless. Ghana 0, Indonesia 0. Picked up by Amankwa. Go. Amankwa. Forward by Safo. Salifu. We won there by Mensah. Quite often drifts back Isaac Mensah in search of possession, thus leaving Ghana a little short in the centre of their strike force. Away by Ferrari. Away by Essa. Gonna have it again with Safo. Picked up by Yakubu. On the run forward is Baffy. Way past though. Abrefa. Away from the challenge there of Fikri. Indonesia holding firm at the back again. Joybera couldn't get on the end of it. Here's Abrefa. Cagar. Chase on for Joybera. He's not going to get there though. Safo. Essel finds a Mankwa. Safo. Indonesian fans trying their best to inspire their team. Housed about 20 metres or so to my right in the only stand here in Vitrol. That one out of play. Forward towards Mensah. Free kick, foul by the Ghanaian striker. Isaac Mensah, who's with the well-known Ghanaian side, Hearts of Oak. More recognisable club sides in Gardner around the world. Down here as Mensah. We saw him holding his hamstring after making that illegal challenge just a few moments ago, and now the striker is down. There's a chance for an impromptu bit of a water break for some of the players, should they desire it. Fancy this early in the match. This might be the end of his participation in it. Substitute at Mexico, starting today. His replacement surely would be Mohamed Yahya, who started against Mexico in the central striking role. That's the moment where he felt the problem. Instructions for Baffy there. Sabaro Ibrahim and Emmanuel Anor are the two who are warming up there. They're the two strikers who presumably now are in contention to come on. Both started against Mexico. Anor wide on the right, Ibrahim wide on the left. So for the moment, Ghana are temporarily one man down. He's off the stretcher on the far side, I can tell you. Isaac Mensah trying to walk. See him just at the top left of your picture. Big little slip of the opposition there from Fikri. Out wide to this near side. Amping can't keep it in. Mensah wants to come back on and is on. His first pacey run, Isaac Mensah having received treatment. Here he is receiving the ball. All the way through for Salifu, who almost got a touch of good fortune there as the ball cannoned off the Indonesian defender. This is Amping. Jobera. Rusadi. From a Mankwa. Chase on the far side for Hanya, and he got there just ahead of Safo. Huge clearance upfield, and the bounce could be awkward here for Essel. Cagar. Trying to get past Essel. Can't do so. Salifu. Gets it back from Yakubu. Here's Yakubu again. Mensah making a move through the middle. Razak on that far side. It's still Yakubu. Razak. Might drive it across. This is Baffy. Again, can't deliver the telling ball into the middle. Nico. Good strong play from him until he's brought down rather cynically by Yakubu, and that might well be a card. Certainly a talking to from the referee for Mustafa Yakubu. Not a good challenge at all. Yellow cards. If you get 2 of them during the group stage, you're suspended. If you've only 1 at the end of the group stage and your team are progressing, then the yellow cards are expunged in terms of totalising up for the semi-finals. There's going to be a change for Venezuela because the midfielder Ferdian Saya Sesep is ready to come on. At this early stage you would have to presume that somebody has an injury out there. Just looking around, it's not immediately apparent who that might be. Appears to be struggling in terms of movement in the red of Indonesia. They pick it up now with Nico. And that's behind for a corner as Ronaldo Joybera look to find a way through. Safety first from Kelvin Abrefa. And now the change will be made, and it is Fakrezi who is coming off. So Sesep is on then. Indonesian corner, their first of the afternoon, and cleared away easily to safety. Look to be injured at all as he walks around the perimeter of the pitch. Razan Fakrezi. So one can only presume that it's a tactical move by Zenan Radoncic. Razak offside, and always looked offside with the naked eye against Isaac Mensah. So Razak put him through. Ghana have now switched to 2 wide men. Razak coming on the right-hand side, Yakubu onto the left. Rather crestfallen, Razak Fakrezi takes his place on the Indonesian bench in the sunshine, having been substituted. We will have a water break imminently. By Safa. Risadi. Here's the new man, Sesep, on as a substitute in both matches so far. Hanya on that far side. Cleared away by the head of Gogo. And Ghana might be able to break now if they can work it forward quickly. Found by Fikri. Towards Mensah, headed by Ferrari. Mensah. Fikri. Supriyadi right behind it. From Yakubu. for the goalkeeper. Sadi. A little touch from Nico. Wasn't quite anticipated there on this near side by Cagar. And that is the cooling break. See here, beautiful sunny day in the south of France. And it is goalless in this Group P fixture at the Tournoi Maurice Revello between Ghana and Venezuela. Venezuela have had to absorb a lot of pressure. They've been grateful to goalkeeper Cagar Cipriani for a couple of good saves. Ghana started brightly with the better chances, but Indonesia have certainly come back into the match the longer it has progressed. These are the best moments so far. That was a superb header. Bouncing into the ground and off of the bar. So unfortunate for Abdel Razak. Isaac Mensah has caused a few problems up front as well, but it was that man there, Razak, who's come closest to getting the opening goal. So play will resume after the water break with a Ghana throw. Razak will leave it for Kelvin Abrefa. Made his debut in the English Championship, the second tier in England, back in February as a substitute for his club Reading against Coventry City. And signed his first professional deal in March. Will be that Reading will be asking him for his recommendations for any of his Ghanaian teammates to bring to Berkshire in England. Yakubu, by Ferrari. Just a costly slip there from Gogo. Long from Essel. That's a corner, much to Indonesia's consternation. Let's have another look. Did he get a slight touch off Cagar? Certainly the officials thought so. 5 in the yellow of black of Ghana in the penalty area then. It's beyond everybody. Nico. Find a way through. Yanto Nico. 3 matches in the Indonesian, 3 goals rather in the Indonesian top division already has Alfredo Nico, the midfielder. Picked up by Sesek. It's a clear foul. Safo, the offender. By the head of Baffy. Mensah wins it. Yakubu. Mensah. Stopped in his tracks by Cagar, who's been impressive at right back so far for Indonesia. Another who's made his debut in the Indonesian top division. Mensah trying to find a way through. Baffy. Mensah, see what he was trying to do, that little dinked shot. As it came back to Yakubu. A little bit of an off-the-ball incident there. Salifu and Damunkas being spoken to by the referee. Here's Rizadi now for Indonesia. Underneath it was Gogo. Field by Fikri. Sesep. Fikri. Good interplay here from Indonesia. Worked out to Amping now on this near side. This is Nico. Nico the target from the throw, but it was just a little too quick and a little too hasty from Amping. Some encouraging signs there for Indonesia. It's offside. Against Mensah. And again, there's a bit of a dispute between Salifu and Damunkas. Bit of space on this near side, perhaps for Abdul Razak to exploit. Razak. The little pull back. Mensah. Razak across. And Razak was offside. The ball is played back. Look at him on the right-hand side of your picture there. Clearly in an offside position. Nico. Look at his Sesep on his way on that far side. Sepa up against Amankwa. Amankwa comes away with it. Salifu. Razak was certainly in lots of space on this near side. Salifu didn't use him. Wins it back though for Ghana. By Yakubu. Mensah. Razak. Steps away from Amping. Not away though from Fikri, who brings him down. Again, a problem for Ghana with one of their strikers up front, and it does look as though they're going to make their first change. Emmanuel Anor is the player who is getting ready to come on. Anor is with Bechem United in Ghana. Made his debut for the club actually just a couple of years ago when he was 17 years of age. Mensah still appears to be holding his leg slightly awkwardly. Razak! Well, that looks as though it got a touch up an Indonesian boot on the way through. Let's have another look. Here's a goal kick. Change then for Ghana. Mensah's injury means that he cannot continue. And Emmanuel Anor is on in his place. Anor immediately trying to get into the thick of the action. Gogo will leave it for Anna. By Buffy. Gogo. Abrefa on this near side is available but not used. Essel. First involvement for Anor. One back by Safo. Anor will chase this one down, the recently introduced substitute. It's away by Supriyadi. He set quite a challenge here for Joy Brera. Neat little flick from Salifu. Works it out to that far side to Yakubu. Yakubu has Anor in the middle. Bafi also waiting. Salifu. It's taken by Supriyadi. Kept in play by Bafi. Just too long for Anor. Joy Brera. Here's Ferrari. Gogo will pick up now. It's a foul on Bafi. Pamungkas. Been involved in a little bit of argy-bargy, hasn't he, Pamungkas? Primarily with Salifu in this half, which is rapidly drawing to a close. We're about to go into additional time then at the end of the 45, and neither side as yet able to get the opening goal of this Group B encounter at the Tournoi Maurice Ravello. In towards Anor, picked up here by Salifu. Clear foul by Salifu. Of leniency here from the referee. Might well have shown yellow for that. Sesep. Here's Sesep again. Nico. Little ball through into the penalty area, and it might run here for Indonesia if they can finish. What a block that was. Abrefa blocking Caracas' shot. Otherwise, that would have been the opening goal for Indonesia from Hoki Caracas. Goalkeeper coming out to try and make a block, and in the end it spun quite nicely there for Indonesia, but Kelvin Abrefa was across to make that block, and had he not done so, we would have been looking at the first goal for those Indonesian supporters to cheer. Picked up by Sese. All through now for Nico. Indonesia very much with their tails up after that excellent opportunity for them. Last few seconds of the first half. Taken by Anand, but he couldn't quite gather, and that's another bit of encouragement for Indonesia. If they can look to put the goalkeeper under pressure from high balls like that, then there might be an opportunity to profit from it. Picked up here by Razak. Last few seconds of the first half. Razak puts it wide. Well, it was an exciting end to the opening 45 minutes in Vitrol. Ghana started the half well. Supriyadi with a number of excellent saves for Indonesia. But at the other end, Ghana were most grateful for Kelvin Abrefa with his clearance to block Caracas' shot, which was goal-bound. Half-time then in Group B, it is Ghana 0, Indonesia 0.
Bendera putih berkibar di seantero Indonesia. Apa ini pertanda menyerah lawan kesulitan? Indonesia itu ada merahnya. Mari bersatu, bergerak bersama, karena Indonesia itu merah putih. ACT, aksi cepat tanggap.
Dari Sabang sampai Merauke berjajar pulau-pulau, sambung menyambung menjadi satu. Itulah Indonesia, Indonesia tanah airku. Aku berjanji padamu, menjunjung tanah airku, tanah airku Indonesia. Action sport.
Gimana? Bersih dan jernih kan siarannya? Jangan khawatir, semua ini gratis. Tidak perlu beli kuota internet dan nggak perlu biaya berlangganan. Bagi kamu yang masih menggunakan TV analog, cukup dengan satu langkah mudah. Untuk televisi yang sudah siap digital, cukup scan ulang siaran TV kamu untuk menangkap siaran TV digital. Banyak pilihan programnya, bersih gambarnya, jernih suaranya, dan canggih teknologinya. Ayo, kita beralih ke siaran televisi digital.
Kanan dikit, kanan dikit.
Geser lagi, geser lagi.
Deso. Deso. Ya. Deso.
Dulu TV di rumah Inyong cuma jadi pajangan. Lah kepriben punya TV gambar nggak bisa ditonton. Beruwet sampai ganti TV, ganti kabel, ganti antena, pindah tempat. Tetap baik, beruwet. Maring sekarang sejak Inyong pakai TV digital, di rumah Inyong jadi rame terus. Gambar TV nggak semutan, suara jernih, celing. Pasangnya gampang, nggak pakai ribet. Ayo pakai TV digital aja, kelalen pasti celing.
Sebuah semangat baru dalam menghadapi tantangan di masa depan. Kementerian BUMN dan seluruh BUMN di negeri ini terus bekerja keras untuk meningkatkan nilai ekonomi dan sosial demi kepentingan masyarakat luas. Melalui inovasi model bisnis yang akan mendorong mesin pertumbuhan dan kepemimpinan teknologi agar siap menghadapi perubahan. Melalui peningkatan investasi dan terciptanya ekosistem investasi yang sehat. Pengembangan talenta adalah kunci agar BUMN siap bersaing secara global. Semua ini hanya untuk negara dan bangsa, untuk Indonesia. Semangat baru ini kini hadir dengan wajah baru, dengan bentuk visual yang terinspirasi semangat inovasi dalam pemanfaatan teknologi. Dalam komposisi yang menggambarkan semangat kolaborasi, membentuk inisial institusi kebanggaan kami, bersanding dengan lambang negara Indonesia tercinta, Garuda Pancasila. Inilah wajah baru kami. Kementerian Badan Usaha Milik Negara Republik Indonesia. BUMN untuk Indonesia.
Halo guys! Tahu gak, sekarang cuma dengan satu jari, semua urusan listrik langsung beres, res. Ini dia, PLN Mobile. Kalau cuma gangguan aja sih, nggak usah panik. Tinggal tap menu pengaduan, cus petugas PLN-nya langsung datang. Atau mau isi token. Yang asiknya lagi nih guys, sekarang isi token listriknya bisa dari 5.000 doang loh. Cuma PLN Mobile yang bisa pasang listrik baru, atau mau ubah daya, atau cek hitungan listrik. Nah, buat kamu yang pengen internetan anti lelet dan kuotanya nggak habis-habis, ya internet di PLN Mobile lah. Asiknya lagi nih guys, kamu sekaligus juga bisa nikmatin layanan TV kabelnya. Atau mau dapetin hadiah menarik setiap bulan, kirim kode referral sebanyak-banyaknya, hadiahnya banyak banget. Ada mobil listrik juga loh. Urusan listrik serahin aja ke PLN Mobile.
Saya pamit ayahanda, mohon doa restu agar saya bisa memboyong Putri Gayatri.
Ayahanda pasti merestuimu, anakku. Ayahanda akan pantau dari sini. Dalam keadaan mendesak, ayahanda akan kirim kekuatan virtual untuk kau harus menang.
Sendiko ayahanda.
Siapapun nantinya yang memenangkan sayembara ini, dia berhak atas putriku.
Cantiknya Putri Gayatri.
Sayembara dimulai.
Apabila pangeran nampak mulai terdesak, kau harus membantunya secara virtual.
Itu sudah menjadi kepiawaian hamba baginda.
Nah, benar toh? Dia terlalu meremehkan lawannya. Ini tanggung jawabmu. Ayo, cepat bantu dia. Cepat bantu. Dia bisa remuk. Bantu anakku, percepat. Ayo, cepat berusaha. Anakku harus menang. Nah, begitu. Bikin dia kebal. Loh. Kok burung begini? Ada apa ini? Aduh, peralatanmu jangan-jangan kurang update. Ayo segera lakukan sesuatu. Perbaiki alatnya. Ayo, dipercepat, cepat. Masih juga tidak benar. Ayo lakukan sesuatu. Ini bisa membahayakan pangeran.
Ayahanda, maafkan saya. Tidak bisa membawa menantu untukmu.
Anakku, maafkan ayahmu, anakku. Ayahanda tidak bisa membantumu.
Tak ada yang perlu disesalkan lagi, ayahanda. Zaman sudah terlalu canggih. Kenapa ayahanda masih menggunakan kekuatan analog? Beralihlah ke yang digital, ayahanda.
Kita tonton siaran tundanya, baginda.
Nah, ini bersih, jernih, canggih. Ini baru digital, gambarnya cerah. Ganti analog dengan yang digital.
Matches, which is where they played their opening games. Ghana started the first half brightly, forcing a number of good saves out of Supriyadi. But Indonesia came back as the first half wore on and arguably had the best chance late on when the ball would have been going in, but for a goal line clearance from Kevin Abrefa. There's the view from behind one of the goals, this stadium in Vitrol, which is underneath the shadows of some high cliffs. We saw earlier on the castle above the town of Vitrol. outfield players out on the pitch for Ghana, but there are 2 substitutes who are getting ready to come on. And maybe this is a bit of a late decision from the Ghanaian coach, Abdul Karim Zito, because he is going to send on Isaac Papo, who is a striker, and Augustine Agyabon, who is a defender. And your Bafi is being withdrawn from midfield. May well be that Agyabon will replace him on the right side of midfield. The other player coming off is Abrefa, which is a little bit of a surprise. So Agyapon will go across to right back, and into midfield will come Isaac Papo. Nil-nil then between Ghana and Indonesia. Ghana in the predominantly yellow with the black trimming. Indonesia in the red shirts. Later today, in this Group B at the Tournoi Maurice Revello, it is Mexico against Venezuela, the 2 teams who both won their opening group matches. They may well feel that they should have taken an early lead here. The best chance, a header from Abdul Razak, which he headed into the ground from a corner, but bounced up just a fraction too high and smacked against the crossbar. Cleared away by Amping towards Karaka. Karaka, the player who was denied by that last gasp clearance from Abrefa. Here's Ferrari. Little touch on from Sese, on as a first half substitute. Half forward by Nico, who's a useful player in midfield for Indonesia. Gago. Gago able to get himself out of what could have been a potentially awkward situation there. Into this near side to Amankwa. Forward to Yakubu. Goes by Kayanya. Is impressed in the match so far, the right back for Indonesia. Turned back by Anor on as a substitute during the first half for the injured Isaac Mensah. Might have been a high boot there. That's exactly the question that's being asked to the assistant by Dusanin Radocic. Essel. Gago. Agyabon. Little touch on from Safo. Now, can a turn be made by Safo? It can't. Indonesia will bring it away with Sesep. Foul by Salifu. Too much of a problem for Ferrari, though he took his time getting back to his feet there. Taken down by Essa. Ghana coming forward again. Papo getting his first real involvement in the game. Razak on that far side. We're going to play it into the middle to Papo. Ball rather got caught under his feet there, though. Indonesia might be able to break. Sesek. Nico now. Always Cagar was the favourite to get on the end of that rather weakly hit ball there. Played by Rusada. Ferrari. Sesek. Here's that chance. As Razak pulled the ball across, see Peppo really get that ball under control in order to be able to release any form of goal-bound effort. Through to be taken by Cagar. Sesek. Easily away by Gago. Anur. Able to turn. Referee in quickly here to just calm things down. It was Ferrari and Yakubu who clashed. Crossfield from Amangwa. Corner kick. First corner of this second half then, and it goes the way of Ghana. Defenders are forward from the back. Essel and Gargo both in the penalty area, hoping to get on the end of it. Razak is there as well, the man whose header hit the crossbar early in the first half. Just everybody back for Indonesia, and the header was never going to go down from Anor. Not a problem at the back for one of the Indonesian defenders. It is Kayana. Errors. Anor went for the ball. Nico is the man receiving treatment. Be a change for Indonesia. That is Mohamed Rafli, midfielder. Started the first match against Venezuela. Nico appears to be okay. He's leaving on the far side of the pitch. There's the new player. Makassar in Indonesia. Anur. Papo. Anur. And a shot in the end from Salifu. Never going to actually trouble Supriyadi. Might have injured himself in the process there. Samari Salifu. Just be caught on the follow through there. Let's have a look. The ball falls to him here. Yeah, his own teammate actually who smacked into him. Blue-booted Papo. Nico is off. Player who received treatment just a few moments ago. So on in his place comes Rafli. Who's made his debut in the top division in Indonesia. Rafli gets his first touch. Forward comes Cagar. Picked up here by Gago. Ronaldo Joybera. Hasn't seen too much of the ball in this match so far. The full international for Indonesia. Here he is again. Razak. By Gago. Just down by Cagar. Mankwa. Getting enough on that header and able to gather. Had a relatively easy first half, the Ghanaian goalkeeper, although he was under a bit of pressure as half-time approached. Certainly didn't make the most of trying to gather one high ball into the area, which might be something that Indonesia will look to test him on further as this match goes on. Papo. Anoa. Cleared away by Sese. That's a foul by Essel. And it's the first caution of the afternoon, and it goes to the Ghanaian captain, Aaron Essel. Challenging for the ball here with Hoki Karaka, high boot, catching the Indonesian striker. Underneath it again is Essel. Karaka. Rafli with the ball forward. Razak can't keep hold of it. This is Sese. Razak with the challenge. Determined to try and win that one back for Ghana. There's only a caution away from the yellow card, as maybe booked in the first match, the defeat to Mexico. Cleared away by Amankwa. Anoa stopped in his tracks by Pamungkas. Sese. He's released Karaka. Karaka with the ball across. Goalkeeper's dropped it, and there might be an opportunity here, and there is, and Indonesia have scored. Raka Kayana, the right back, finding himself forward in the penalty area, and Kayana gets Indonesia's first goal at this Tournoi Maurice Ravello, and it could be a huge goal for them as well. Kayana with it. Indonesia may well have taken heed of the fact that goalkeeper Anand didn't look the most confident in the first half when he was put under pressure, and here you can see he doesn't gather cleanly, taken away from him and put into the net by Raka Kayana. Goalkeeper clearly didn't have that ball under full control, and in off the inside of the post. And what a moment for Indonesia and their supporters. Jubilation on the Indonesian bench as well as in the main grandstand here. Kicked out by the captain, Essel. Ghana will be looking though for an immediate response. And forward they come on that far side with Abdul Razak. Could have done with a swifter clearance perhaps there, Indonesia, but Fikri gets it away, eventually to Rafli. Fikri. Under pressure. Picked up here by Papo. Tipped over by Supriyadi. Well, he's certainly made an impact, Isaac Papo, since coming on at half-time as a substitute. Tipping shot. Heading in under the bar. So Supriyadi had other ideas. Ghana corner there. Those deliveries. And back from Essel as he tried to get on the end of it. Activity amongst the Ghanaian coaches. It may well be that we're going to see changes imminent from them. Yakubu. Rafli will pick up for Indonesia, setting Cagar on his way. Long legs of Gago, able to get him to the ball first. Here's Gago again. Papo. Possession there. Razak. On this near side is calling for it. Razak. Sets a bit of glory there. There was none to be found. Defeats out of two will almost certainly mean an exit for Ghana from this Toulon Maurice Rivello, so they have to get something from this game. Both won already. Meeting later as Mexico take on Venezuela in this stadium. Game of Kayana. Anor with the throw. Amankwa. Might well go behind for a corner, and indeed it does, put behind by Pamungkas. Change your foot then for Ghana. It's another striker, Sabolo Ibrahim. And what a day it would be for him if he were to be able to score for Ghana. Agyapong, well off target. Be a double change actually for Ghana, as well as Ibrahim. I mentioned it might be a special day for him. It is. He's 18 today, on the 2nd of June. The other man going to come on is Jonas Ajete, who is known as a defender. Sesek now for Indonesia. Jobera to his right, wasn't used. Challenge it. Kayana winning it in the air, forward by Pamungkas. Essel. Anan. Away this time, under some pressure. Crossfield to Gago. Agyapong is outside him. Here he is, the man who came on at half-time. Quick crossfield ball to find Anor. Anur to strike it. It may well be that Ghana have now adopted a shoot-on-sight policy, because that's a couple of long-range efforts that have come in recent moments. Try taken quickly. Papo wins it back. It's Papo again. Yakubu. Slipped towards goal by Salifou, who is going to stay down, I think, after that. He's in a bit of trouble. Somali Salifou came through to him. He was stretching to reach it. Double change for Ghana then. Salifou, that is his last participation in the game. And he will be replaced by Jonas Ajete. And the other change is Mustafa Yakubu come off. And on his place, Zabaru Ibrahim, 18 years of age today. There he is, the birthday boy. Indonesia ahead then through a goal from Raka Kayana. As we see Salifou leaving the pitch on the stretcher. Let's hope it's not too serious for him. Isaac Mensah already taken off in the first half with an injury that he tried to play through but couldn't do so. Now that Salifou is off, on will come Ajete. A double change for Indonesia as well. And off coming Ronaldo Joybara, who hasn't had a great deal of joy in this match, and Akran Fikri. Fizi Al Hudefi, midfielder, number 6, coming off his first appearance of this tournament, as is Ricky Pratama, a striker. So Pratama will presumably replace Joybara on that far side. And Al Hudefi coming into midfield. Supriyadi. Picked up here by Amankwa. Ibrahim getting his first involvement in play. Papo quickly charged down. Picked up by Agyapong on that far side. Ghana will press and press and press. We've just passed the midway point of the second half. Little touch from Anur. Mexico against Venezuela to come later today in Group B. Winners of that match will take a clear lead at the top of the group with 6 points out of 6. If we are to have winners in it. Anur getting to get a winner in this. At the moment, it's Indonesia. Played in by Amankwa. In too deep. Noticeable that Aaron Essel, the Ghanaian captain, has moved forward into what could probably be described as more of a defensive midfield role at the moment. Here he is trying to get on the end of it. There's the new man, Ajeti. Amankwa. Needs to be cleared. On by Guyana. On by Sesep. One back though for Ghana. Anor almost found her way through. Flag stays down on that far side, and Indonesia eventually get the decision in their favour, because Supriyadi gathering that ball there must have wondered whether he was going to be in big trouble, the goalkeeper. As the ball's placed forward here, you can see Anor is certainly in an offside position, and as he went to get that ball, he has to be in an offside position, interfering with the goalkeeper, who has stayed down, Supriyadi. Teammates a little bit of time to just take on some water. Here's the moment as he was caught there, the goalkeeper. Indonesia very much hoping for something to go their way, and it did then. Might not go their way now though if Supriyadi cannot continue. He made a couple of excellent saves early in the match. What can Ghana do to find their way back? Ghana yet to score in this tournament. Maurice Ravello. Black Stars, who last competed 15 years ago, back in 2007. Lengthy treatment then for Supriyadi. On ball looking for Sesep. Quickly taken by Amankwa. Quite a long way forward from where the ball had gone out of play, which is a point that is being made by Abdel Zito, forcibly towards the assistant on this near side. Ghana have a man down. Play continues. It's Ajeti. Still Ghana with one man down on the floor inside the Indonesian half. This is Karaka. Karaka going for goal, going for the near post. Anan equal to it. And now eventually there will be a halt because of an injury for Eugene Amankwa, as we see again the save from Anan. Quite sensibly, the referee saying, well, if we've got an injury break, we might as well use this injury break to have the cooling break. Amankwa caught there. It's going to have to continue though. Ghana have already made their 5 substitutions. Well, that's man there. There's the hero for Indonesia so far, Raka Kayana. Taking the ball away from the goalkeeper. Got a touch fortunate in off the inside of the post. To spark huge celebrations on the Indonesian bench and amongst their supporters in this stadium. Even those who are a little too young to quite understand what the fuss is all about. So a huge finale ahead for both of these two teams. Can Indonesia hold on and record victory? Be their first Group B win, having lost their opening encounter. For Ghana, it would almost certainly mean an exit if they were to lose, but the flag stays down on this near side. But the chance is not taken by Emmanuel Anor, who had the opportunity to pass it to his left to Zubraho Abraham, and Ibrahim was in all sorts of space. Just played onside by the goal scorer. In fact, had he played it forward, he would have been offside. There was a bit of a bobble there. Ibrahim asking why it wasn't played to him. Well, the simple answer was he was in an offside position, which wasn't immediately apparent. Great chance for Ghana. Well, they're going to rue their missed opportunities. Supriyadi. From Safo, straight out of play. Anan. This is awkward for the goalkeeper, and he just got away with that. The header was perhaps a little weak, back to him by Ajeti. Gathered by Supriyadi. Goalkeeper's going to take as much time as he can. One by Essel. Followed by Safo. Sadi just able to clear that ball away from danger for the moment. This is Razak on that far side. Agyapong steps away from one challenge. Razak. Agyapong. Papo. To drive it across. Amankwa. Indonesia are there though with a firm challenge. And they might be able to break here. All kept in play, just and well kept in play by Sesep. Chase on here now for Karaka. Mankwa getting goal side. He's missed it completely, and that's a free kick. Essel getting involved there. There's Karaka. Refused to give the ball back and gets a yellow card for his troubles. Agyapong. Cross delivered by Razak. Again, Indonesia holding firm at the back. Just waiting to see whether there might be any advantage there. There wasn't. Free kick certainly not taken from the right place. Ghana, though, looking to take it quickly. Ibrahim. Sesek. Essels to it first. That's more like it from Indonesia, just clearing away from goal, hit it long, buy yourself a little bit more time. Anxious moments on the Ghanaian bench. Amankwa. Amankwa's down again. He was the man who received treatment just a few minutes ago. Fortunately, he is up on his feet. Not so his Indonesian opponent, who came flying in here to make the successful challenge, Raka Kayana. Referee will insist here that Kayana goes off the pitch to receive treatment. Goalkeeper Supriyadi is also down inside the penalty area. Remember, he had lengthy treatment just a few moments ago. So Kayat Supriyadi, there he is. We're allowed one goalkeeping change as well as the 5 substitutions at the Toulon Maurice Ravello. Of course, will be gamesmanship from Indonesia as they slowly edge towards what would be a terrific victory for them. Guyana ready to come back on the halfway line. They will restart with the goal kick, and Supriyadi's not going to take it. That right foot of his, which was the problem. So taken instead by Ferrari, driving it forward. Amankwa. Amankwa with the throw. Amankwa again. Essel. Here's Gago. Papo. Agyabong. And we're through for Anor. Ghana trying to set up a shooting opportunity for somebody. Amankwa lofts it in deep. Goalkeeper's ball should be, and it is. Supriyadi able to gather. Again, taking his time, the goalkeeper. Safo able to work it out to that far side. Chance for the shot on goal. Papo with it. Blocked. Cagar. Offside. Looked promising there for Ghana. Not so. Ghana, who know that if they lose here, they will not be able to go through to the semi-finals, even as one of the best second-placed teams. Simply because in Group A, Argentina already have 6 points from their 2 wins. And France have 4 points from their draw against Panama and their victory over Saudi Arabia. So Ghana are heading for the exit as it stands. If they can get a goal back, well, we'd have a penalty shootout to determine who would get a second bonus point. But time running out for the Black Stars. Taken down by Rafley. Here's Rafley again. A little ball forward, Caraca. Sesep. This is Cagar, the scorer of the all-important goal. Indonesia work it out to Sesep again. Sesep's ball is a little deep. Ampang can't head it back across goal. Touch a cramp in the middle. I think it's Hoki Caraca who is down for Indonesia. The heat of the afternoon. Taking its effect. Caraca, 17 years of age, one of a number of the 17-year-olds in this Indonesian side. He'll be forced to go off. Sportingly, he was helped there by Jonas Ajeti. Good build-up play this from Indonesia as they worked it across from Sesep. Caraca thinks he can come on from behind the goal, which he can't. Fourth official is waving him round to the halfway line, and now the Indonesian bench are urging him to come round because Indonesia one man down at the moment with Caraca off the field of play. Met by Ajeti. Came off Kayana. Good interception from Rafley, trying to set Caraca on his way, but he's not got much energy left in those legs now. Gago. Essel. Just a nice touch about him, Essel. That's a lovely ball through to Amankwa. Straight on the head. Kayana. Got the block in. This will keep the Indonesian medical staff busy once again from one end of the pitch to the other. Goodness only knows how much additional time we're going to have at the end of the 90 minutes. Back on his feet. Work back to Essel. Essel might have a go from here. Never really looked like dipping there from Aaron Essel. Desperate times require desperate measures. Cipriani hurling himself across goal in case it was on target. Step by step, Indonesia are moving closer towards what will be a notable victory for them. Work forward now to Rafley. Rafley able to get the ball across and arriving late is the substitute El Hudafi, and he can't quite put it in. And the rebound is wide, and what a chance that was for Indonesia. Anan making the save. Al Hudayfi on the left of your picture with the shot. Goalkeeper again can't keep hold of it first time. And it's put behind for a corner kick. Well, that was such a good opportunity for Indonesia. Second goal now would surely settle things in their favour. I mean, the exit of Ghana from the Toulon Maurice Ravello with one game to play. Unless they can get an equaliser in 30 seconds plus additional time that remains. Fourth official from South Korea about to show us how much additional time is to be played. Indonesia are able to clear it away once again. Amankwa with the throw. We go into a minimum of 5 minutes additional time. 5 minutes for Ghana to try and find something to maintain their interest in the Toulon Maurice Ravello. Amankwa with the ball across. Indonesia able to clear. And away by Sesek. Almost a case of anywhere will do as far as Indonesia are concerned. Just get that ball away from their own penalty area. Cagar. And if Indonesia can break, Ghana could be in considerable trouble at the back. Safo. Anor. Firm header away. Picked up though by Ajeti. Amankwa. So many red shirts back for Indonesia. Amankwa gets the throw. Nobody really in close attendance to be on the end of it. Oh, it was a confusion at the back, and eventually Supriyadi got it. Now Supriyadi didn't take charge of the situation there at all. Big smile on his face, but he knows deep down that that could have been very costly indeed. As it bounced away off his chest here. My word, he was grateful to gather it. Away again by Rusadi. Ajeti. Essel. All the way through for Papo. Karaka. Some very, very tired legs out there on both sides. Amankwa. Afternoon heat in the south of France. Energy sapping. Essel. Finds Amankwa again. Safa. Essel. Amankwa. Midway through the minimum of 5 minutes additional time. Ghana are heading out unless they can get an equaliser. And they're not from that effort from Cabuena Gargo. And Indonesia will take as much time as they possibly can. Gargo. Agyapong. Works it forward to Razak. It's now or never for Ghana. Essel again will try from distance and again will put it a long, long way off target. Going to be quite some celebrations amongst the Indonesian supporters if their team can hold on for the seconds that remain in this match. Under heavy pressure. can get it away from goal. Pratama on that far side. Pratama again is fouled. Another few more seconds can elapse. Agyapong, the offender. Indonesia have a man down at the back because of cramp, I think. It's Ferrari. He's okay. Indonesia, if they can get the ball deep into the Ghana half and just keep it there. Indonesia throw. Forward comes Kayana to take the throw, but he is ambling forward. We might well have time added on to the minimum of 5 minutes additional time. We don't, and it's a huge victory for Indonesia. Celebrations on the bench, celebrations in the crowd. Raka Kayana with the winning goal in the second half. It's a goal that means Ghana are out after 2 matches. Their game against Venezuela, irrelevant as far as they're concerned. They have lost both of their games by 1-0 and now cannot qualify for the semi-finals. But Indonesia most certainly can. The goal from Raka Kayana in the second half has ended Ghana's hopes of further progress in this tournament. But Indonesia still harbour dreams of a semi-final place. What a victory in Vitrol for Indonesia. And they have won it in the south of France in Group B. Ghana 0, Indonesia 1.
¿Me puedo poner aquí? ¿Te estorbo? Ajá. ¿Aquí pegado? ¿No? ¿Sí?
Dinda, sampai hati Dinda menyakiti hati Kanda.
Ini tidak seperti yang kubayangkan, Kanda.
Cukup.
Mbak, betul-betul anakku.
Bukan main. Makanya Pak, ganti sajalah ke siaran TV digital.
Hah? TV digital?
Apa? Cukup install set-top box tanpa ganti TV, tanpa ganti antena. Apa dapat menikmati gambar yang bersih, channel yang banyak, dan pastinya tanpa iuran bulanan. Gimana Pak?
Amboy, bersih, jernih, canggih.
Udah belum?
Saat ini, ada yang harus terus berjuang terpisah dari keluarga. Ada yang siap berkorban demi meneruskan asa. Ada yang harus lembur walau bekerja dari rumah. Ada yang harus pintar mencari kesempatan baru. Ada yang setia memastikan keamanan. ada yang memberikan kemudahan. Ada yang terus berjuang menuntut ilmu di tengah pandemi. Saat ini, ada yang terus memastikan semua berjalan lancar. Ada yang terus mengayuh harapan, dan ada yang tak kenal lelah mencari terobosan. Saat ini, ada banyak pahlawan di sekitar kita yang terus berjuang demi saat nanti.
Aku juga sering ikut kerja keluar kota.
Sama aku juga gitu. Doang walaupun apa namanya cuma nenteng-nenteng tasnya doang.
Iya, gak apa-apa. Yang penting kan ikut.
Oke, selanjutnya nih, selamat malam kakak.
Iya, halo.
Nama aku Natasha.
Iya.
Aku lagi galau berat nih kak. Cowok aku selingkuh kak. Padahal si cewek lebih jelek dari aku. Gimana dong kak? Aku harus bagaimana? Tolong solusinya.
Berarti intinya tuh selingkuh sama orang yang lebih jelek. Nah, jadi sebenarnya tuh
aku baru tahu loh.
Hah?
Setahu aku
Iya,
ya, seingat aku, gimana kalau orang mau selingkuh itu mencari sesuatu yang lebih, tapi kenapa ini mencari di bawahnya lebih?
Nah, itu karena ada pepatah yang bilang fisik itu nggak menjamin segalanya. Jadi ibaratnya kita punya pasangan cantik, terus kita selingkuh sama yang jelek. Ya nanti aja kita jawabnya tetap di New Curhat.